Bedtime Blessing, God's Stories. Story number 4.
The light beyond the storm. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills lived an old woman named Miriam. She had silver hair, gentle eyes, and hands worn from years of hard work. Miriam was known for her unwavering faith and the little chapel she kept at the edge of town. Every morning, she lit a candle and prayed for the people in her village, whether she knew them or not. Across the village lived Thomas, a skeptical young man in his 20s. He had sharp features, dark eyes that always questioned the world, and a heart still aching from the loss of his parents. Thomas didn't believe in God or fate or prayer. He only believed in what he could see and touch. Layla was a single mother of 2, working long hours at the bakery to provide for her children. Her smile hid her exhaustion, and her soft words carried more kindness than most people realized. She often walked past the chapel, but never went in, feeling too broken to pray. Ben, a war veteran, lived alone in a cabin outside the village. He had lost a leg and much of his hope. He rarely spoke, rarely smiled, and hadn't stepped into the chapel in years. One year, a great storm came. The sky turned black, winds howled, and the river threatened to overflow. Homes were damaged, crops were lost, and fear took hold of every heart. That night, Miriam knelt in the chapel. Her hands trembled, but her voice was steady in prayer. God, she whispered, be the light for those in darkness. Remind them they are not alone. Thomas, restless and angry, wandered through the storm. He noticed the chapel's light and walked inside. He saw Miriam praying, and something deep inside him stirred. The next morning, Layla came with her children. The flood had destroyed their home. Miriam welcomed them with blankets and food. I don't deserve this, Layla whispered. You deserve love, always, Miriam replied. That evening, Ben stood at the chapel door, unsure, wounded, and silent. Miriam walked up and took his hand. We are never too broken for grace, she said. In the days that followed, the chapel became more than a church. It became a shelter, a place for warmth, for healing. Each night, they gathered and prayed. Thomas found peace in the silence. Layla found strength in every voice. Ben found courage in every tear he was allowed to shed. The storm passed, but the miracle remained. The miracle was not in the sky, but in the hearts of those who prayed. Miriam's candle still flickered each morning, and around her, lives once broken stood together, whole again. Guided prayer inspired by the light beyond the storm. Dear God, I come to you just as I am, tired and sure, and sometimes afraid. But I know you are near, even in the storm. You are the light when my world feels dark. You are the comfort when my heart feels broke. Thank you for the quiet miracles, the ones that come through kindness, courage, and community. Thank you for being my anchor, my light, and my peace. In your name I pray. Amen.